Hi there, everyone. Thank you for dropping into this practice with me. My name is Kelsey, and this is a yoga, asana, and pranayama practice for grounding. So if you are feeling anxious, if you feel like your mind is going a million miles a minute, if you feel like you've kind of lost touch with what is real and tangible, and you need to proverbially touch grass, then this is the practice for you. This is a somewhat strong practice, but we don't want to put too much strain on the body. We are simply using these sensations in the asanas to bring our awareness into the physicality and a little bit less out of the activity of the mind. I know for me, when I'm feeling really anxious, wired, frenetic, that the last thing I want to do is just sit down and be still. So the stillness will come towards the end of the practice when we do pranayama, but we're going to start off just starting to slow things down, match the breath and the movement, feel the floor beneath our hands and our feet, and then work our way up to that stillness at the end. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and get started. You can begin kneeling somewhat towards the back part of your mat, and we're going to begin kneeling in Vajrasana. So if sitting back directly on your heels is uncomfortable for you for any reason, you could use a block or a pillow and put it between your heels so that when your hips sit back, the weight of the pelvis is going into that block and it's not putting as much pressure on the knees or on the tops of the feet. Let your hands rest wherever's comfortable. Roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll take 3 cleansing breaths together. In through the nose, sighing it out through the mouth. And so letting go of whatever was going on before this moment. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more, breathing in. Let it go. And we'll get moving right away, not wasting any time. On your next inhale, press into the tops of the feet. Press the hips forward and up and reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, bring your hands down into a tabletop position. Inhale into your cow pose, lift your tailbone, lift your head. Exhale, round your spine, and then start to send your hips back to something like a child's pose, but we're not going to stay here for long. Really round the spine, pull the navel in and up. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet, hips shift forward, arms come up. And then exhale, arms come back down, and your hips sit back onto that block. And so we'll do this a few more times, really getting the breath synced up with the movement. Inhale into this kneeling upward salute, hips forward and up, arms forward and up. Exhale, hands down to the mat, tabletop position. Inhale, tailbone up, head lifts. Exhale, round your spine, navel pulls in, and we send the hips back, reach through the arms, stretch the back. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift the hips. Exhale, back into Vajrasana, your kneeling seat. Breathe in. Hips up, arms up. Exhale, table. Inhale, tailbone lifts, head lifts. Exhale, round the spine like a cat pose and send the hips back. Inhale, reaching the arms up, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, back into Vajrasana. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, that cow shape. Exhale, cat shape into your child's pose. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sitting back. Last one, you got it. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Take a little pause just to observe how that movement impacted you, how your breath is feeling now. And then walk the hands out. You can move the block out of the way if you were using it. Back into table, and we'll take a little twist. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Ground down through that right palm. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm threads under the body, left shoulder, left ear down to your mat. You can keep your right hand next to your face or reach the right hand to the top of the mat. Breathe into your back, especially the area around your ribs. And so throughout practice, I really invite you to pay a lot of attention to the spaces that you feel grounding, the parts of your body coming into contact with the mat, with the ground, and using that to create some space. Another breath in. Exhale, slide that right hand back. Inhale, press down, reach left arm up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm goes under this time, right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Left hand can reach to the top of the mat if that is the best place for it to be. Using all of the parts of you that come into contact with the mat to find more stability, more support. Use that support to create some more space. One more breath. Slide your left hand back. Inhale, press down, reach the right arm up. Exhale, right hand down to the mat. Walk the hands a little bit ahead of where you had them previously. Tuck all 10 toes under. Send the hips back and up into your first downward facing dog. Begin to alternate the bends of the knees, paddling out the feet. Stretching into your calves, your Achilles. Lifting up through the hip creases, through the low abdomen. Pressing the floor away, so the hands and arms are reaching towards the mat and helping your spine find some traction. Enjoying the pull of gravity on the head and the neck. Find some stillness eventually. Take another breath. Next, inhale, shift your shoulders over your wrists for a plank pose. And we're going to hold here. So again, we are going to use a little bit of strengthening to really tap into that stability. The earth is strong, and we are strong, but sometimes we get a little bit too caught up in the movement of the mind, and we have to find that stability again through the body. Last few breaths here, spreading the shoulder blades apart, lifting everything in the front of your body up to meet the back body, making sure the hips are in line with your shoulders, tailbone lengthening down. One more breath in, and out. Next, inhale, send the hips up and back. Your downward facing dog again. And then inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, take any amount of steps to get to the top of your mat, landing in a forward bend. Uttanasana. Let the upper body dangle. Allow for your lower body to support the upper body so your belly and your ribs could rest over your thighs, bending the knees. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Next, inhale, press into your feet from the soles of the feet, pressing down and rolling up from the base of your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Head and heart lifts last, and you're in Tadasana. Take a moment to feel the energy settle here. And then make sure you feel balanced. You might be looking at something that's not moving in front of you. We're going to take a pretty big step back with the right foot, coming into warrior one on the right side. So we're grounding that right heel down. The toes are pointing to the top right corner of the mat, and we're lunging into the left knee. Use an inhale to reach the arms forward and up. And then exhale, press through the front foot, straighten the left leg, and bring your arms down. Inhale, bend the left knee, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, reaching the arms forward and down as we straighten out the front leg. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Strong legs. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Bend the left knee. Reach the arms up. Exhale to stay here for another breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center, and then step forward into Tadasana, head over heart, heart over hips. Pause again and notice how your body feels. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Weight goes into the right leg. We're going to take a big step back with the left foot, grounding the left heel down. Left toes are pointing at an angle to the top left corner of the mat, more or less. Inhale, bend the right knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, straighten the right leg and bring your arms forward and down. Inhale, into your warrior one. Bending the knee, reaching your arms up. Exhale, arms down, straighten the right leg. Inhale, reaching up, bending the knee. Exhale, and bringing the arms down. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale into your warrior one. And exhale to stay here. Another breath. Breathe in. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart, and we step forward. Tadasana, pausing at the top of the mat. Lovely. Let's come into a balancing posture. You may wish to have blocks about shoulder width at the top of the mat on their highest setting. We're going to come into a standing figure 4, and you have the option to forward bend in this posture. So we're going to start balancing on the left leg. Lift that right heel and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Your right knee is going out, and so you're using a little bit of the leg muscles to keep that foot lifted, or you could create a little shelf with your left leg by bending the left knee and sitting back as though you were in a one-legged chair pose. So you might be staying here today. Or you can take a breath in, exhale, keep bending the knee. Think about bringing your belly towards your thigh and reach your hands down for those blocks, or you could move the blocks off the mat, bring fingertips to the mat if that's more comfortable. Your left leg, your standing leg, it could be as bent as you need it to be, or you could straighten it out. And try to let your head be heavy here as long as you feel comfortable with that. I'm going to take a few breaths here. Good. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, bend your left knee, press down through the left leg, lead with your heart as you stand all the way back up. Hands can come to heart center, and then step your right foot down. Maybe shifting your hips a little side to side. Maybe you want to roll out that left ankle. We'll do it on the opposite side. Weight goes into your right leg, lift the left heel, lift that foot up and cross the ankle over your right thigh, left knee going away from you. So again, we're using some of this leg muscle to keep that left foot on the thigh. You may bend the knee and create a shelf for the leg, sending the hips back. You might get more into your hips that way as well. It's like a standing one-legged chair. Or we take another breath. Exhale, bringing belly towards the thigh, bending that standing leg as much as you need to, fingertips to a block or to the mat. Inhaling, lift your head. Exhale, let the head get heavy, as long as that feels okay. Last breath here. Inhale, lift your head, bend your knee, press down to the right foot, and lead with your heart as you stand all the way back up. And set your left foot down at the top. Shifting the hips side to side, wiggling out. From here, widen your feet to the edges of your mat. This is another posture you might like to have the blocks for. Toes out, heels in, and then bend the knees, send the hips back, and drop the hips low for malasana. And so if your heels are lifted, you might take the blocks underneath the heels so you can let the weight drop back. You might put the blocks underneath your seat or one block underneath your seat. Or if you feel comfortable without, you can let the hips sink low, elbows to the insides of your thighs, hands at heart center. Finding lots of length through the crown of the head. Lifting up through the pelvic floor. If you chose to sit on a block, I want you to imagine that you're trying to lift away from the block, getting into those glute muscles. One more breath. Good. You can reach the hands back for a little bit of support as we sit down onto the mat, extending the legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana, our seated forward fold. Maybe wiggling the fleshy part of the cheeks aside so you can really feel your sits bones grounded. Flex back through your toes. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Find a lot of length in the spine. Exhale, lean forward. If the spine rounds a lot, bend the knees, belly towards the thighs. Hold on to your legs, your ankles, or your feet. Breathe in, pull the heart forward, lift your head. Exhale and fold. And so we're slowing down more and more as we've worked some of the energy out of the body. Focusing more on the breath. Last couple of breaths here. Inhale, lift your head. And exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bend your right knee, planting your right foot down to the mat. You can keep the right foot here to the inside of the leg, or you could cross it over. Just make sure that all four corners of the right foot are fully grounded. Left toes stay pointing up as much as they can. Left hand or left elbow around the front of your right knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, take that right hand back and down. Let it initiate your twist. Breathe in again, find more length in the spine. And exhale, twist. Trying to sense both of the sitting bones down on the mat. And then reaching up through the crown of the head from there. Another breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to release. Your right leg goes forward. And we switch sides. Crossing the left foot over, or if it felt better to keep your left foot grounded on the inside of the leg, that's totally cool. We're going to keep all four corners of the left foot on the mat as much as we can. Breathe in, pull the heart forward. Exhale, taking your twist so you can have that right hand to that left knee, right elbow to the left knee. Inhale again, reach the left arm up. Exhale, left arm back and down, taking the twist from here. A few breaths like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to release. Making our way all the way down to the mat from here into our bridge pose. If you're feeling like you're ready to really slow things down, you can make it a supported bridge. If you're feeling like you still need a little bit of this activation to keep yourself focused, we'll take this bridge without the block. So we're having hands and arms down beside us, heels in line with the hips, walking the shoulders down away from the neck. Use an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips. And exhale, roll down your spine from the top of the spine to the base. Inhale, press into your feet, peel the back up, lifting through the hips, lifting through the heart. Open the front of your body, exhale, rolling down. Hips meet the ground last. A few more. Inhale, press into your feet. Exhale, nice and controlled, rolling down. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale. This last one, we're going to hold at the top for a few breaths. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips. Exhale, settle in. Breathing in, lifting the sternum towards the chin. Exhale, pressing into the feet. Inhale, pressing the back of your head very gently into the mat. Exhale, press through your arms. 1 more breath in. Last exhale, we slowly roll down with control from the top of the spine all the way to the base. Good. Pausing here at the bottom, acknowledging the effect of that posture. Pulling your knees in towards you, we'll move to a happy baby. Widen the knees a comfortable distance from each other. Flex back through the toes. Kick the feet to the sky. And hold on to anywhere on your legs or your feet that's accessible. If it feels better to keep the feet down, you could do that too. No matter where your legs are, no matter where you're holding on, press your lower back into the mat as you pull your ribs down towards the side. Your legs down towards the sides of your ribs. That makes more sense. A few breaths here. Take a breath in. And exhale, slowly let go of what you're holding on to, bringing your feet down to the mat, arms down beside you. For your Shavasana today, it might be nice to keep your feet on the mat, just let the knees knock in towards each other, maybe the feet walk out slightly. But if it feels better for your back to fully extend the legs, then you can totally do that here. We're just going to take a couple of minutes and then we'll sit up and practice some pranayama to finish out our practice. And so just let go of any work. I know that's the hard part whenever the mind is really overthinking things. But there's nothing left for you to do right now. Your task is to just be. right here, right now. And you'll hear my voice when it's time to come back. Enjoy this little rest. Take another breath. Slowly start to bring some energy back into your body, fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, legs, arms. Maybe you take a big full body stretch if that feels nice. Breathing in to stretch from fingers to toes, and breathing out to let everything go. From here, roll over to one side, any side. Take a little pause. Use your bottom arm like a pillow. Give yourself a beat. Give yourself a breath. And then press down to lift yourself all the way back up. And we'll do our short pranayama practice before bringing the whole of the practice to a close together. Any comfortable seat. Maybe you have some cushions or a blanket nearby that you could sit on. You could also use a block if that's comfortable to you. We want to have a nice tall spine for pranayama, relaxing the shoulders, And we're going to practice Nadi Shodhana, Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. And we're using a mudra for this. And we're going to practice it as a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you've practiced pranayama with me before, you know that typically we practice with a 1-to-2 ratio. So if the inhale is 2 counts, the exhale is 4 counts. If the inhale is 3 counts, the exhale is 6 counts. Today we're going to keep it 1-to-1 because the mind may not be completely balanced if we are experiencing anxiety or overthinking. And so we're going to just work on the sense of balance. So mudra, we take the index finger and long finger towards the palm of the hand, keeping your thumb extended and keeping your ring finger and your pinky finger together and extended like this. The hand is in front of your face and you're taking your right thumb not on this really mushy part of your nostril, but up a little bit higher so that whenever you put pressure, you're actually just closing off the air passage. You're not actually mashing on your nostril. And the same thing, just a little turn of the wrist and you're putting your ring finger to the closing off of the air passage on the left side. Alrighty. Release any pressure. Just breathe in through both nostrils. Breathe out through both nostrils. And we'll begin practicing with Samavritti, equal inhale, equal exhale. Close off the right nostril, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the left nostril, open the right, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right nostril, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the right nostril, open the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the left nostril, open the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close right, open left, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close left, open right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close right, open left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close left, open right, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the nostrils, let your right hand relax, take a breath in. Breathe out. Take a moment to observe the way that you feel. There's no right or wrong here. And then connect to a sense of gratitude for, first of all, taking the time to sit on your mat, to be on your mat. Take a little bit of time out of your day for self-care, self-maintenance, for regulation. And also feel grateful for all of the signals that your body gave you that communicated that you needed this time. Our body is capable of so much. It's constantly working to keep us safe, healthy, feeling grateful that that line of communication is open at all and that you chose to listen to it. With this gratitude in our hearts, palms together in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra, closing with one chant of Om together. Take a breath in. Exhale to chant Om. Thank you all so much for being here, for sharing your practice with me. I hope that you're feeling a little bit more grounded, a little bit more calm and connected to that true place within, to what is true and real for you. Please let me know how it went for you in the comments down below. I release classes every single Sunday, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I hope that I can see you there in the near future. And until then, namaste.